sounds right, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely feel like Corey would have a somewhat difficult time in this matchup, just by virtue. I mean, like look at Villager, right?
Yeah.
Like look at Villager and then look at Bowser's body. Especially because he's able to actually like hit his shield and not have to contend with that up B very much. Because he can either fade away with the Nair or hit it with the slingshot, something like that.
Javi's main region is like the Florida, like the Orlando scene.
Yeah,
is that right?
That's right.
So you got Goblin and Mysterica
down
and
there.
Quan P there.
Yeah, guys like that.
Yeah.
Down smash. Yeah, we're seeing a lot more down smash out of Corey. This man has definitely been studying Insignia bots. There's no way. Like 100%. That's pretty much what I feel like is to be expected at the beginning of this matchup. Obviously, I do feel like the differential isn't as big as with some other zoner types, like Young Link, for example.
Yeah.
There definitely is a kill power differential in this matchup where Bowser can do things like that a little bit easier than characters like
I've noticed like the slingshot,
like,
for example. Slingshot, like trying to get some sort of hit and then approach. I've been noticing Exile's just been nairing and kind of blocking it out.
Yeah, they have been going for a lot of either like slingshotting and then running kind of behind it to try to call out an out of shield option, or just going for a tick throw off of it, going for like the slingshot and the dash grab.
Yeah.
Which is nice, because again, like Bowser is not able to punish that at all, even if Villager's moving forward. So having that ability, case in point.
Yeah.
So having that ability is nice to have, for sure. Well, at least one turnip on the downer, so no combo. But honestly, this has been a pretty even game. I mean, you know, like I said, the differential in kill power from Bowser has definitely played a big part here, as he's been taking stocks, you know, earlier than Javi has on that last one for sure. And honestly, Bowser's pretty thick. I mean, this isn't even bowling ball kill percent unless you're like right at the ledge. So there's that.
I've noticed like when Villager's kind of been setting up, like there's a little bit of like lag in terms of setting up, whether it be like the side B or the tree. And I've been noticing Exile's been kind of punishing like while that has been like getting set
Well,
up.
it's coming out, yeah.
Yeah.
No, that is a common, you know, that's one of the most common pieces of Villager advice people will give all the way back to Smash 4, right? Is like, okay, Lloyd Rocket doesn't have a hitbox until it starts moving.
It's gonna get
So
bad.
when he first, help me. Lloyd Rocket doesn't have a hitbox until it starts moving. So when he first puts it out, you can just run through it and grab it, or dash attack it, or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like we saw right there, like literally forward air through it. So you can do things like that. Same thing with the tree, although in fairness, the tree's a little bit scarier because if you're a little bit slow, you do die at like 90%.
Who?
The tree.
The tree. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the tree has the same thing, except like it can kill you a lot earlier than the Lloyd Rocket can. But yeah, definitely making good use of Bowser's big hitboxes and those disjoints. I feel like Bowser's actually one of the characters that Villager kind of struggles to land against because he's floaty. Because he's floaty, and like usually he's got that down air, which is like a decent way to fight your way down with a disjoint. But Bowser's up air is head's intangible, right? So you can't just like try to trade with that; you'll lose.
Yeah.
And Corey has been taking pretty good advantage of that. And also, for context, we are in winners finals. So this is best of 5 now.
Yep.
We will lose best of 5, go back to best of 3, and losers for a couple sets. But right now,
Are they
best of 5
streaming
turns.
those loser sets?
I mean, I imagine, right?
Because usually loser semis is best of 5.
I think we'll probably have one quarters match.
We'll see.
We usually have one quarters.
Do we? I don't think we do.
I mean, if not, we go home.
Yeah.
There is that. Yeah, second game here though. Go ahead, run it back to Pokemon Stadium 2.
Yeah, but a lot different this game so far.
I mean, not really. I feel
Not
like
really.
Javi was kind of like just running train on Corey for the whole. Oh, nice spot dodge read, but Bowser is so thick. I feel like Javi was kind of going hard on that first stock initially. It's just they were losing their stock so much earlier than Corey was losing his. Is the thing. Yeah, that's tough.
You smell that soup? They have like soup smell here?
I thought that was just me.
Oh. No, I'm like
No,
smelling. I'm
that's
like,
real.
that's
Okay.
soup.
No, because somebody just came by with food.
Oh, okay. But you know what else is cooking?
What's
This
cooking?
game
Not that
play.
down smash.
Yeah.
That's not cooking. That's gonna lead to that's
a-
massive damage. Yeah, okay. That could have been another 3 pellets, but a little bit slow from Javi right there. That being said, Javi's definitely tightened up a lot of these punishes.
Yeah. Oh, ouch.
That's tough. Yeah, that's a hard one for those linear recoveries, man. Just a straight line that you can't recover past.
The lingering hit of that up smash. Oh.
Late up smash combos on these fast fallers go crazy. And Javi now on their way to a 3-stock in the second game. Massive adaptations right here. Also, something to note about the bowling ball is that it actually is a projectile, right?
Yeah.
So what that means is that when it hits a shield, the hit lag will be applied to the bowling ball, but not to Villager, which makes it a lot harder to punish out of shield. We saw like hit him with the wind box here actually from the watering can, yeah. So he clanked out the Bowser bomb with the tree growing to pause him in place,
and then
watered him so he would fall away from the ledge.
Wow.
So, yeah, Corey's got to come up with something, actually.
Yeah.
I guess not down being to the ledge is a start, right? Don't do that. Because apparently they can just cheese you. But yeah. We do see a stage switch. We see Kalos Pokemon League. Now this is interesting because I feel like this is actually going to make it a lot harder for Corey to take advantage of his pluses in this matchup, being that he's able to kill Villager relatively much earlier.
Yeah.
So Villager's going to live super long on this stage, and there's so much open space for him to get his stuff set up. I feel like this is kind of a questionable counterpick out of Corey.
Yeah.
Especially because like Bowser's going to live forever no matter where you take him.
Yeah.
Right? So you might as well, I feel like, take somewhere with smaller blast zones, so that when you do get in on Villager, you can make it count. But we'll see what's going on here. I mean, pretty even game thus far, but as we've seen, doesn't mean a whole lot. Nice stuff. Do not land on the tree. No double jump on Corey, though. I like that down there to land on the platform. That's cute. Fire Breath should just, like, demolish the tree.
Yeah,
it should go away.
I mean, it kind of did. The change of seasons.
Up smash. Oh, because of the platform assist, it's going to be the first stock there. And this is a really bad position if you're Corey.
Oh, that shield
oh, wow. I think if the downswing had hit, that might have broken.
Yeah.
This is a really bad situation if you're Corey, because now Villager is going to live so long on Kalos. Like, even if you get like a pretty solid read from like center stage or something, he's still going to survive that unless it's like an F smash or something. So definitely a tough situation. Side B here, but yeah, not going to take it because Kalos is so big, man. Of course, he is in a situation to take a stock now off of like an edge guard, 2-frame, anything like that. But you got to pin Villager down. It's a lot harder than it looks as someone like Bowser.
Yeah.
Especially because every time you miss, you're just adding up that whip damage. Down throw?
Ouch.
That's interesting. I feel like F throw definitely wouldn't have taken it if side B didn't. We would have gotten close. Yeah, nice stuff. Blocking Lloyd Rocket forward out of shield. Knows that has a decent amount of lag.
Jab, jab.
Same time, we do have a decent hill to climb here, just again because of the artificial durability.
Oh, it doesn't get the tech roll in.
Yeah, no tech roll in right there. That wouldn't have killed even if they had gotten it.
But it would have felt
But
nice.
it would have felt nice, and it would have done a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to start seeing Corey kind of make some of those call-outs that we saw with the down smash, the up airs kind of in that game number 1
Yeah.
to get him that game. Because otherwise, Villager can snowball really easily on this stage.
He's theirs.
Liking this pressure off of Javi on that
Oh,
plat.
that
Yeah,
back
and that's
air
going to
from
be
center stage.
the equalizer, man. Yep. It's going to lead for the first time this game.
Yeah.
And now that Villager's lost his rage, he's actually going to have a slightly harder time killing, I feel like. 'Cause Bowser now gets to use Kalos against Villager. And is going to live a really long fucking time, barring something like a bowling ball.
Yeah.
Straight hits aren't going to kill. Up smash just now got to the point where it'll kill from the ground, but that Nair's going to be able to take it.
Yeah.
Nice stuff. It's the wall jump and covers that high recovery after fainting the low. That's going to be a almost full fire breath. Oh, that was cute.
Yeah, that
Actually, that is another Smash 4 thing that villagers used to do back in Smash 4 is they use the Lloyd Rocket in hit stun so that they can have a frame 1 hurtbox shift and just push themselves back out of combos.
Oh.
Technically untrue combos. It's neat. Okay, the gamer tag. Nice fan. Love to see him. Meteor versus Fire Breath. Not quite going to make anything happen off it, though. Only a couple percent.
Oh.
I like that. Yep.
Oh.
Oh, that would have taken it, but Corey, all of a sudden, definitely in a position to take this game and the set as a result. The side B, yup. You can throw it through the. You can throw yourself through the Lloyd Rocket before it comes out. Once the hitbox is out, it can knock you out of grabs, so you gotta watch out, be careful. Up air. Had that gotten 3 turnips, that could have killed. Back there, not quite gonna take it, but gotta get off the ledge versus tree now. That's not great.
Oh.
Yeah, that's tough, man.
Is that?
That was the tree. That was the
it was a
reverse tree hit.
The reverse
Yeah.
tree hit.
It sent him to the left because he got up
Yeah.
after he got chopped down, but it was still on the stage.
Yeah.
Bowser's so big that it hit him from behind.
Wow. You know, here's a question I had.
And even if he'd rolled, they had the up tilt right there at the roll distance as well.
So they give some of these characters like a wall jump, and what mechanically makes sense for a villager to have wall jump? like I
make
played
sense
Animal Crossing, and
if
I'm
we're-
like, what?
If we're being real, it doesn't make sense for a villager to be able to fight in the first place.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure they're like canonically a pacifist. So I don't
Yeah.
even know what they're doing here. But yeah. Regardless though, as Kanye likes to say, that is the most important game and says that game number 3. So now we're
Yeah.
going 2-1 here in the favor of Javi going into this next game. Falls out of
That's
the
what
up
I
smash.
say, and that's what Mango says.
That's what you said.
Oh, yeah, but I'm quoting Mango. Oh, that call out in the court. Oh, wow. Someone's bowling for soup because I smell it in the air.
Still?
No.
Oh, I was going to say, like, am I
I
crazy?
just wanted to reference bowling for soup.
No, that's respectable. I can get behind that.
Ooh. Down throw axe.
Yeah, and at this point, at this
I
point,
mean, when you
Javi's got
win that
momentum.
game,
Yeah,
you feel good.
and he went back to Kalos as well, and I feel like I'm harping a lot on that stage pick, but I don't think that's where it's at.
Yeah.
I don't think this is where it's at.
Yeah.
Like, Javi made such good use of the open space here and the blast zones last game, and Corey just let them have it again, and I can't get behind that, to be honest, especially as someone like Bowser.
Ooh.
Down smash avoids being buried. That might have been a stock if he had gotten buried.
Nice get. Ooh. Oh, another axe.
Okay, axe, questionable DI, but hanging on by a little bit. Yeah,
Oh.
and that's what I was talking about with it being a projectile, right? You're able to do block strings like that. They were able to avoid things like shield grabs in the first 2 games by bowling balling, and then that time they were like, okay,